Hi, my name is Japavi Ligise. I'm from the Kohima Hub, and I would like to share a few things that I've learned during this course on Live Theology and World Christianity. This course has been more than just an academic pursuit. It has challenged me personally, spiritually, and intellectually. It has reshaped the way I understand Christianity, not simply as a religion or a set of doctrines, but also as a living and diverse experience shaped by people, culture, history, and everyday life. As I reflect on what I've learned in the past few months, I would like to say that it has been a challenging one, but also rewarding. It has also been very rewarding. Before taking this course, I mostly understood theology in the traditional sense as teachings, doctrines, biblical interpretations, and theological debates or discussions in churches, in classrooms, taught in seminaries, and books, and so on and so forth. But this course has introduced me to the idea that theology is also something that people live. It is not only intellectual, but it is also very personal and experiential. I learned that people's understanding of God and faith is often shaped by their life experiences. The way someone is raised, their family background, their culture, their struggles or sufferings, their joys, and even the society that they live in can influence how they practice and express their Christianity. This realization was very important for me because it changed the way I look at other people's beliefs and practices. Sometimes, especially within Christianity, we can become quick to judge traditions or ways of worship that are different from our own. But through the idea of lived theology, I began to understand that every community has its own story. Their expressions of faith often come from real experiences and realities that are meaningful to them. For example, people that have experienced suffering or poverty may understand God differently from people that live in comfort and stability. A person who has experienced loss may relate to God through pain and hope, while another may express their faith through celebration and joy. Both experiences are real, and both can reveal something about God, something important about God. It made me reflect on my own life and ask questions about what experiences have shaped my faith. Why do I believe in things that I believe in? Are my views based only on tradition and upbringing, or are they truly rooted in the Word of God? This process of self-reflection has been profound, to say the least. I realized that theology is not only about understanding God academically or intellectually, it is also about understanding ourselves honestly and our relationship that we have with Him. Instead of seeing theology as something distant or abstract, I now see it as something connected to daily life. It taught me the importance of listening to people's stories instead of only focusing on theories and systems and established systems. One line of thought that stayed with me throughout the course is the idea that God is present in the ordinary realities of life, in culture, in work, our sufferings, our relationships, and even the geographical location and setup of where you are. The course emphasized that geography, language, history, climate, and local culture also influence how people imagine God and Christianity. This helped me appreciate the diversity within Christianity even more. And this leads me to world Christianity. The study of world Christianity opened my eyes to how global and diverse Christianity today is. How truly global and diverse Christianity is today. One of the most interesting things that I learned through this course is that the shift of Christianity from the global north to the global south. especially in Asia, Africa, and Latin America. What fascinated me even more was how Christianity adapts and takes root in different cultures. Christianity Christianity spreads not only through preaching, but also through migration, translation, and cultural exchange. So one example that that strongly connected me to this aspect of world Christianity is the story of Nagaland, Christianity in Nagaland. The American missionaries introduced the Roman script, which allowed local languages and dialects to be written down. As the Bible and hymns were translated into local languages, Christianity became more meaningful and accessible to local communities. This shows that Christianity becomes powerful when people can encounter it within their own language and culture. It also showed me that Christianity has always involved translation and adaptation throughout history. It has led me to questions and reflections about how much should Christianity adapt to culture? Should certain traditions change over time? How do we maintain the universal truths of Christianity while also respecting local culture and practices? I think one of the greatest lessons from this course is learning the importance of balance. On one hand, Christianity should be deeply rooted in the Word of God. But on the other hand, we must also recognize that people experience and express faith differently within their own contexts. Another idea that interested me was the connection between world Christianity and decolonization. The course introduced the idea that local voices and perspectives should be given greater importance instead of depending entirely on Western interpretations and missionary frameworks or influences. This made me think critically about the future of Christianity in our context. Do we need to localize more, or are there practices we should rethink, or are there traditions we should preserve? These are questions that I still continue to wrestle with, and I hope to explore them further in my future studies, I suppose. Overall, this course has expanded my perspective in ways that I did not expect. It taught me that Christianity is not one single uniform experience throughout the world. It is diverse, it is dynamic, and deeply connected to human life and culture. It also taught me that theology is not only something we study intellectually, but something we practice and live out every day. Most importantly, this course has helped me become more open-minded, reflective, and empathetic towards people from different backgrounds and traditions. It reminded me that while Christianity may differ in practices, cultures, and expressions of faith, we are all trying to understand and experience God within our own realities and communities. As I continue learning, I hope to carry these lessons with humility and openness, and to continue listening, learning, and engaging with people and cultures from different cultures from my own, while remaining grounded in faith and in truth and in the Word of God. Thank you.